When you think of your journey at Royal Public School, what is the very first feeling that comes to your mind?
When I think of Royal Public School, the very first thing that comes in my mind are my teachers. My teachers helped me a lot in my journey. They always used to guide me, always used to help me what to do and what would be a right path for me and how to manage studies and with everything. They always used to advise me and always suggested me to do the right and always used to help me a lot.
Firstly, when our first experience, it was our first public examination. So it was hyped that 10th, it is 10th hai, 10th hai, boards hai, you have to focus. But gradually, when we stepped in 10th standard in our class, so we felt like, ठीक है ना, चलता है. Then we just teachers we used to teach us and we were like, ठीक है तो हो जाएगा. But then at the end of the session we understand that it is not easy at all. We were thinking it is little bit hard. We need hard work and consistency, but we can manage it out.
When you look at your result today, what part of your journey do you think people see, and what part do they perhaps not see?
I think usually when people see the result, all they see is the marks and not the hard work behind it. And I personally think that there was a great part of the teachers as well as my parents and also my own hard work that gave me the good result. And people usually would go for the marks. They would see that, oh my god, she got 98.2 and all of that. But the thing is, they usually do not see the hard work that I did behind it.
So the result of your journey is the most important part. People don't consider your struggles, they don't consider the problems you face. Only you are the person who knows it. And people actually only see the results. They'll never know the struggle which you have faced. If your result is good, only then they'll consider that you are a good student and everything.
Was there a phase in your school life when things felt difficult, uncertain, or overwhelming?
The phase in my school life when things felt difficult and overwhelming for me was actually the post-era, means like when pre-boards were held. That time I was a little bit overwhelmed because I thought that the things were not bit manageable to me and I was overpowered by emotions. But then things went really easy when I started believing on myself and confidence built inside me, and I started to study regularly. Revision was a key point or a key takeaway which really helped me, and I think that consistency really helps in making great studies.
Yes, there was a phase when I was feeling things were kind of overwhelming and difficult and things were quite uncertain. At that point of time, I preferred seeking help from my teachers and parents. It was kind of really helpful.
Along with winter vacations, the compromising with different batchmates and the continuous paper felt very difficult. But with the teachers helping, it made easier.
Yes, the time was really tough, but the teachers and parents helped us a lot. When we came from 9th to 10th, the classes shuffled and we got new friends, new classmates. So we were not adjusting that, but soon we started to adjust. But then again, the classes shuffled on basis of marks and all. Then also we were separated from our friends and all. But then we realized that teachers are teaching us to adjust in many other conditions or other situations also. They taught us that this is the beginning to how to adjust, because in future we are also going to adjust somewhere else.
Our class shuffled, so friends actually and teachers also, different teachers used to teach us. But I think when it shuffled, so it gave me again motivated because all examinations was there. I didn't used to study at home, like then test came, so we are getting somewhat serious. And then I started studying, like I was feeling yes, 10th was serious, and then I studied. So shuffling was good for me, but the emotions with our friends it was detached, I think.
What do you think contributed more to your success? Natural ability, discipline, sacrifice, support, consistency, or something else?
I think for any success, the first foremost thing you need is discipline. And I think discipline was a thing which contributed more in my success. Of course, consistency, studies, everything, support, motivation, this all helped. But I think discipline is the first priority, because studying is not difficult, but convincing yourself to sit at a place and study is more difficult.
I think sacrifices,
What kind of sacrifices did you do?
to remove all the distractions, first of all, for some days only, before for 1 month before
What kind
boards.
of distractions were there?
Not using some phones and all,
Okay.
and थोड़ा सा आइसोलेट करना खुद को कुछ दिनों के लिए, ज़्यादा दिन नहीं.
What has this journey taught you about pressure, focus, and self-belief?
I would say this journey has immense importance in my life. I would say I learned how to manage pressure, parental pressure and societal pressures, and how to manage the school life and how to behave with the friends. And if I will talk about focus, so I learned one thing, that is consistency is core of study and dedication. Without that you can't do anything.
This journey has taught me that pressure is a fuel that can make me move forward rather than making me give up, and self-belief is something very important that every student needs in their life, and it has helped me score what I have scored right now.
When you entered this school as a younger student, and when you look at yourself now, what has changed the most in you?
I have learned so much when I was studying in the school. I learned how to be independent. I learned how to have a little confidence in myself. I myself would say that I was a little timid when I entered the school. My entry in this school happened in 6th standard, and during the time I used to feel very scared and sitting in the class, and I used to feel that I don't have any friends, and it was like I didn't like the school during that time. But after some time I got very comfortable with the school, because I used to spend lots of time in the school, and I used to feel happy in the school, learning, enjoying with friends, playing, and it was a very good experience for me. Many things have changed. I have got many experiences from the school. First of all, during the ministry, I would say I have learned too much in the school, and I hope it would help me in future too. Rather than studying, schools are very important, and I would say in futures also this thing coming in the school and sitting in the classes should continue, even if everything gets technologic and everything changes. I think that it's very necessary that students come to the school, because rather than just studying, we get many other experiences. So I would say that I have changed lots in the school, and now seeing myself as a topper, I feel very good, and I feel that really it was a very small step to cracking the milestones, and I would say that the school would help, and its experiences would help me in the future too.
I entered the school when I was in the 1st grade, and for me it was all new, because seeing this big school as a young child was a very fascinating thing for me. That time I was very curious about the things all around me. I was not very talkative back then. I was very introverted kind of person. But if my younger self would see me now sitting here, answering your questions and being in the board results, she would be very proud of me. She would be like, yeah, we did what we have once dreamt of. So she would most probably be proud of me and would be clapping the most for her future self.
What are the parts of school life that you think you will miss the most?
I think that the part that I would miss the most were the laughters and the fun that I shared with my classmates, and even the smallest of fights and the greatest of things that I have achieved in my school life, like being a part of the school ministry as well as attending lots of events. I think I learned a lot from this whole journey, and I'll really miss the teachers, and not like the place of the school, like not the architecture, but the thing is that people and all the things and the memories that we have shared together.
Many memories I have from this school, and I don't guess I have enough words to express how those memories are now. The thing I will miss the most is my friends. All those friends, interacting with them every day, playing, gossiping, and things were really memorable. And another thing that I will miss is our school sports tournaments. We went to division every time. Yes, we lost every time, but it was really fun. Enjoying with them, playing with them, gossiping with them, and interacting with them. It was a lovely time I spent with them. So that was memory I guess I won't ever forget in my life.
When our class changed, it was very difficult for everyone to interact with each other, and it was one of the most difficult times we all had. But it is my one of the most favorite memory. The way we all interacted with each other, the way we used to at the time of lunch break, we used to again come in our previous classes and we used to lunch with each other. It was my very favorite time.
There were many different memories, the school memories. There were gatherings, and we used to practice together for dance, and it was really enjoyable.
Is there a particular memory from this campus that you think you will carry with you for the rest of your life?
Yeah, there are lots of memories which I carry with me, with my school and all. But the most preferable means is my teachers' hard work and all the things which their hard work and all for us and all. That is the main memory which I will carry with me.
I think the best memories would be with the teachers and friends only, because my teachers and my friends, they always used to help me a lot, and they always taught me to do the right thing, and they never judged me for anything. I think this is the best memory that I have in this journey.
As you now stand at the threshold of a new phase of life, what kind of person do you hope to become?
A person that I want to become is the one who would be independent, the one who would have lots of confidence to stand to any of the difficulties in my life. I want to be the one who would not just get away from the difficulties, but stand before them and look at myself and just say that yes, I can do it. The person who would always be loving, the person who would respect others, and the person who would be successful in the life.
So at this new phase of life, I wish I would be more resilient, and I would possess much more stronger discipline. But these two qualities get you through any of the challenges which you face in life. Only these two qualities will make you go through any difficult part, like it might be any competitive exam or any problem, any family problem. Only resilience and discipline. Whatever problems which come up on your path, you must be resilient and you must face through them.
What would you like your juniors to understand about doing well without losing themselves?
So the first thing I want to tell to everyone, and I would say not only the juniors but everyone in the life, that bad feedbacks and criticism would never let you down. You should not be scared of that. In fact, I would say that when you get good feedbacks, you feel very proud of yourself. But when you get the bad ones, the thing comes in you that you should prove yourself. You just feel that yes, the person who was cursing me, the person who was saying bad things about me, I would prove myself to them. The other thing I would like to tell is that do your thing. People say that you should have consistency, you should make your routine, you should do your timetable. But I say that do it on your pace. Do it how you think you should do it. And at the last, I want to say that while you're studying or while you feel the pressure, just think of how you want to see yourself, how you want to experience after you get the results. And I would say that it would personally help you very much in your studies and also in your life, I would say.